The open beta is over. It's over. You might be asking yourself, why will Sparking Zero succeed? Why will it flourish? Well, let me tell you. The genuine lovers of anime and of the Tenkaichi games will enjoy Sparking Zero from here on forward. People who put in the time to get good and play to experience anime, and I said animal style, like freaking in and out, anime style fights, and enjoy their favorite characters, even if those characters are weak or even if they're the strongest. Those are the people who are going to benefit from Sparking Zero. So the beta is over. I'm so happy to say, because they did a new patch. Now, this patch changes everything. It changes camera, it changes the way the game is played, and it kind of forces people to play with more skill, in my opinion. I saw some people talking about how, oh, I think it's easier to spam or nothing like that. I promise you, I have not got spammed as much during this new patch because I'm able to rush people to stop them from going Insta Spark. It takes them longer to get Insta Spark. And when they mess up and they fail at hitting their special or something like that, it's like, yeah, it's going to take a while for them to get it back. So it's like they can't just go Insta Spark, then Insta Spark, then Insta Spark and kill you. So it's way harder to spam. Spamming is way less viable. You could put pressure on your opponents a lot easier than you could before. And something else that I noticed about the patch is that when people do try to rush me too much, it's a lot easier to control the distance, control the aggression, because they have to worry about key management now a lot more, because a lot more things in this game take key management. If you're not careful, you're going to be empty on key most of the time and you're going to lose most of the battle. The name of the game is still key management, but it's a lot harder after the patch because everything costs extra key. They're like, man, everything. After Image Strike is not as crazier as it used to be. Now it's only 10 seconds. And guess what? If you get perceptioned on, oh yeah, no, sorry, your after image strike is completely gone. So you just wasted skill points. So even using after image strike, you have to really think about it before. Um, and people like you're kind of forced to fight up close and personal. A lot of people in DP are struggling right now because there's a glitch that gives people full health, but also they're struggling right now because in DP battles, like I'm sorry, but like it doesn't take as much skill to be good at DP in my opinion. So in DP battles, people still have some cheesy things like that glitch, for example. But in singles, like when you can't mess up because you only got one shot, like this game is phenomenal. Look at the gameplay. Look at the two people I just fought. It looks beautiful. So if you hop on the game and play only ranked, if you're obsessed with winning and if you eventually realize you can't win all the time, or a lot of people, they try and be cheap and they realize, oh, even being cheap, I can't win all the time. And people rage quit when they lose, and they say the game sucks and it's unbalanced. But if you're just like that, of course you're gonna hate the game. You're ego fighting. You're playing with ego. You're playing to just win. And if you lose, everybody else is lame and the game sucks and it's the game's fault. When really you just suck at the game, and that's okay. It's nobody has to be good at a game to be like a good person in real life, right? You don't have to be good at the game, but don't blame the game for your mistakes. Don't blame the game because you suck at the game, or don't rage quit. The thing about rage quitters, it's like even during this new patch, there's so many rage quitters. You're gonna see some. I'm gonna put one at the end. You're gonna see a rage quit at the last fight that you see, and it's just sad to me because it's like, why would you rage quit because somebody else is beating you? Like I had this one guy, we fought 3 times. I beat him first. It's actually this guy right here. I beat him the first round. This is the first round. He beat me the second round. I didn't put that one in here. But he beat me the second round. Then the third round I put at the end, he just rage quits because I demolished him. And people just can't handle it. But you see, if you look at the new patch, look at how we have to fight. Even Vanish Wars, they don't last as long because two things. One, Vanish Wars now take a lot of key. So it's not going to be for long no matter what. But second, the longer you Vanish War, the faster and faster it becomes. So the timing is constantly switching off. So even though some people are like, oh, people will get used to it in a week or two. I mean, maybe, but guess what? It's just going to keep getting faster and faster. So not only are you going to have to get used to the timing, you're going to have to get used to the speed change too, for it to be like how it used to be. That's a lot to do. Like that's going to take a while,
What?
you know? But we'll have to see because people are very smart, so we'll see. They might calculate it and time it and all that stuff. But look at how me and this guy are fighting. You see, like we have to be up close and personal more. And look at our key consumption. Look at both of us are basically empty. It's like everything is taking like a lot more effort just to fight. And you see how he's rushing me. But look, he has no key, so it's like now he's at a disadvantage. Look at this. I stopped him. Boom, boom. You see. So look, before they came out before this game came out, the developers did say that this game wasn't supposed to be competitive and it wasn't supposed to be balanced. This is supposed to be like Tenkaichi, and everybody said it was cool. But once it came out, all this hate, right?
Sure.
I feel like the Sparking Zero hate is just pure laziness. Like people do not want to get good. They do not want to practice. They do not want to learn workarounds or play arounds and stuff like that. And I will admit, before the patch, there was some super cheesy stuff that was dominating the meta, right? But even that, it's like I just played for fun and still enjoyed myself. You can play with friends. You could play online. You could play player match. You could literally just do 1v1s in player match, open up a lobby, have people join and fight them, and you could rematch them 20 times. Even if you lose, you're still getting better that way. And it's also, you'll see more people picking different characters. Ranked is not the only thing in the game, but I hate when people act like it is, you know? The immaturity and the laziness needs to stop. Stop being spoiled. Wait on them to consistently put more changes in the game. They're going to do it. They're showing us that they're listening to us. That's why they had a whole review, and that's why a lot of the things based on the review have been put into the game, right? And it made the game better. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do it again, or they're just going to add more stuff. And we have DLC coming too in the first quarter of next year, January, February, March. We got two DLC coming with 20 plus characters. Like, that's crazy. And it's not just 20 plus characters, all DLC included. I believe it's 20 plus characters, all, like in total, like in each DLC. I think so. I could be wrong. But either way, it's just amazing, you know? And see, look, this guy, he was trying to be cheap, right? So I ended up doing Kamehamehas. Bam! He's trying to go insta sparking. I was like, let me power up, let me power up, let me power up. Boom. He's trying to go insta sparking. Boom! I got him with a special actually. It was somebody else that I got with the Kamehamehas, but I got this dude with a special.
I
Ooh,
got
I
him.
did a dragon fist. Boom.
I got him,
Yes,
son.
sir.
Oh, I
Dog,
got
but
him.
so the thing about this game is it will continue to get better and better. I've seen a lot of hate on it. There's this one YouTuber in particular, I won't mention any names, but he was very much like, people are done with this game, and I sold the game, and I sold this game because I'm losing by randomness and da 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 da. And he's like hating on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But the funny thing is, he had videos hating on it before it came out, so he was very biased. But it was just funny because he was like talking all this trash and saying that the game is done and this and that. And it's like, to be honest, the player base is just spoiled. You got the game because it was hyped. You don't even really watch Dragon Ball Z or know the characters like that. And to be honest, you just wanted to win, bro. And then the fact that you couldn't win, you were mad at the game and you tried to make it seem like the game sucks. Guess what? You selling it doesn't affect how good the game is. And you selling it doesn't automatically mean the game sucks. It's like people need to humble themselves and realize, like, bro, you just suck at the game. The game had imperfections, but guess what? We live in a time where they can consistently change those imperfections. When I was a kid, the game we got was the game we got, no matter what. And people are still spoiled, bro. Still spoiled. People are still immature. People are still selfish. It's like sad to see. But yeah, I personally just think that the game is going to continue to flourish and continue to succeed. And these are the reasons it will succeed because the developers are obviously passionate about Dragon Ball Z and they are pushing the limits on this game. This game already feels so different. It kind of feels like I have to go back in the lab and practice more because now I have to really develop even more skill than I did before. But I see myself getting better. Like I was getting smacked up at first, but over time I was like starting to just beat people up. So I think this is the one where he rage quit. So I want you guys to really focus on this last match. And thank you guys for watching too. Um, I do think singles is better than DP. I think I might make a whole video on like discussing why I think singles is better than DP. But I think singles is way better than DP. I think it takes more skill. I think if you mess up, the risk is way more, and I think it's way more rewarding when you win. I also think it's not as long because the fact that you only have one chance, and I think like if you're low health, you're low health. Like you can't just switch out and regain health. Look at this. I got him with two things. I got him with the rush attack, and I got him with the special real quick. And look, when I got him with this, he rage quits. Oh my god! God bless you guys. He rage quit it. He rage quit it, bro. He rage quit it, bro. He rage quit it, bro. He rage quit it, bruh.